remember me. Just know that these looking no fun to me. You know, to the check cause we hustle. We getting it straight off the muscle. If it ain't the money.
Hey Puffballs, I'm back. Welcome to week 3. So this week we are going to incorporate some exercise into my dieting or whatever, because I'm really trying to lose this weight. What I'm going to be doing here is just walking. And I just thought that today I'll make it a very short video and just tell you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing during this whole exercise thing. So I figure instead of me like trying to show y'all workouts and stuff, because I'm not a professional, I can always tell y'all where to go, which is YouTube, or I have friends that are into like workouts and all that I am going to just make these story times as you see me exercise. I'm gonna see how that works first, because I damn sure don't want to be trying to exercise and then trying to talk or whatever the case may be. Now I do know on most of my videos you're gonna see that I don't do things perfectly, and that's the whole point. I hope that y'all can watch them, listen to the story times, but also tell me where I need to improve or whatever the case may be, because this whole losing weight thing is like stressful, y'all. Like, when I say stressful, like I stress about what I'm not eating, but I also try to hold myself accountable to getting in some type of exercise, because it really takes a lot for me to lose weight, because I have like a lot of muscle mass, or whatever the case you want to say. Whatever, I'm real dense. You know what I mean? Like I have fat, but I'm just dense. So like I have to actually work at it, if that makes sense or whatever. So yeah, y'all. Like I said, today I will be walking and just showing y'all the sights. Here I was in Santanella, California, at a Petro or whatever the case may be. And it wasn't too much to see around there. It was like this truck stop was out in the middle of nowhere, and I was kind of upset when I first started walking, because I'm like, how do I get on my story time or whatever to nothing? Like, y'all can see the trucks or whatever, but I was like, you know what, it's my first video, they gonna fucking forgive me or whatever. So I do want to say before I start talking that y'all always be safe when you guys are walking around. If you're at a truck stop or even at home, make sure you're carrying some type of protection. Here I have my handy dandy knife, because ain't nobody gonna fuck with me out here. And I actually had a couple of them on me. I just showed y'all one, but I got one in each different compartment in case somebody wanna fuck with me. And then also make sure you're working out in broad daylight or whatever the case may be. I know it's hot, and y'all might want to wait till the sun go down and all that good stuff, but for me, especially anybody who's in that kind of industry like I am, in the trucking industry like I am, y'all know it's a lot of human trafficking going on, people getting killed going on, and all that nonsense. So y'all be safe. Make sure you're carrying some type of protection. Make sure it's broad fucking daylight, and make sure somebody can see you. For me, the camera actually has a live feed that I can upload to the cloud, which is also on Jamal's phone. So if anything was to happen to me, he always got that goddamn footage. But y'all, be fucking safe. Don't be out here running around in the middle of the night or whatever because you think you got to lose weight. Weight gonna be the least of your motherfucking problem. Somebody snatch your ass up. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to happen to you. So yeah, on to the story time. So I figured for the first story time, I will just tap into some of my earliest memories of overeating, and like my earliest thoughts of when it came to food, and how now that I look back on it, I know that food was a major issue. And that shouldn't be a long story. But before I start the story, I do want to let y'all know I do not blame anybody for my overeating or my body issues. I love all the people that's going to be mentioned in this story. I just, when you look back on things, you realize that you create habits from what you see or what was taught to you when you were younger. Now, of course, I know my father and my grandmas and my family didn't put a fork to my motherfucking mouth and was like, bitch, eat this shit or we gonna fucking fuck you up. But you just learn habits from people. So don't take this the wrong way. Don't take it like I'm blaming somebody for my issues or whatever. So anyway, my first memory of food, I know I had to be about like 7 or 8. And this is gonna sound crazy, but my father and my mother used to take us out to eat. They used to take us to Golden Corral, and I want to say this was like on my daddy paydays or whatever the case may be, because it was like a big thing. Like, we would get in the car, we would go to Golden Corral, and we would eat or whatever. So, and I remember us getting there, and it was like I would see my father like pile his plate up or eat till he's full, and it became a habit for me and my siblings, because I felt as though it was like almost that pressure, like, oh, I paid for y'all to come here, y'all better eat now because we ain't gonna eat again later. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds messed up, but it's like, if I paid all this money, y'all better eat whatever y'all gonna eat or whatever. And we would do that. Like, we would go in there, and I remember falling in love with fucking their biscuits, y'all. Like, I used to go to Golden Corral just to overeat on their fucking biscuits. Now, they ain't as good as they used to be back in the day. But I remember going there, and I would get like a plate of fucking biscuits, y'all, and I would fuck them up. And I didn't really like eating off the buffet when I was like a child, because even as a child, I used to see things go on in the buffet that just weren't right. Like, I used to see people like wiping their faces, and other kids, because even though I was like 7, I could understand, like, motherfucker, you just wiped your fucking nose and then you touching on the spoon to touch the stuff on the buffet or whatever. So I just used to eat the rolls, because, you know, they used to bring them like from the back out the basket or whatever. But anywho, I would like get full, and I mean so full, and I mean not just me, but I want to say like the whole family used to be so full to the fact that we were, I mean, to the point where we were like tight, like whatever. And let me tell y'all what we used to do after that. After we used to sit right there and eat all that, y'all, my daddy used to take us to this track and make us walk it. And I know it's not funny, but he used to, like, I guess that was his way of walking the food down. I don't know what it was, but I remember him taking us to the track like, all right, we sat right there and ate, we gonna walk it off, because you can't just lay down on that food. But at this point, looking back on it, no amount of exercise is going to walk off all them calories we just sat right there and ate, y'all. So yeah, nah. So that was just one thing. But then I recall like my grandmother cooking. Like, I would wake up some days late for school or whatever. And this is like when I was in like high school, middle school too sometimes. And she had cooked breakfast. And then I would go to school, eat lunch, and then come home to a nice size lunch that my grandma ate. And I mean that my grandma made. And I would eat that. And then my grandma would make like these big dinners. And anybody knows, whoever knows Shirley, y'all know she be throwing down. And when I say she cooked, it was sometimes she used to make like fried chicken and spaghetti, or damn near a Thanksgiving dinner on a weekday or whatever the case may be. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, and I feel like I was blessed to have that, or whatever the case may be. The thing is, we were never taught when to eat and stop eating. Now, I can attest, most of my family did tease me and say like, you're gonna be so big when you get older, or whatever the case may be, or they used to compare me to other bigger family members and stuff, be like, you're gonna be just like your your aunt, or you're gonna be just like such and such. But then it used to be crazy, y'all, because then we're always taught not to waste food, or whatever the case may be. Or like, you know, a motherfucker be like, oh, so I made all this food and ain't nobody gonna eat it, or you put all that on your plate and now you not gonna eat it, or whatever. But then when I get what I want, it's like, oh no, you're being too big, or you're overeating, or it becomes a thing. And it's complicated because, like I said, it's not that I didn't blame nobody. Now, anyway, I do want to say that when I was younger, when I was like in high school, I didn't really absorb weight because I was very athletic. I always found something to get my hands on. And then also, when I was eating, 10 times out of 10, I was only really eating once a day once I got into like my teenage years. Like, I probably wouldn't eat lunch at school or whatever, and I wouldn't eat breakfast, but then by the time I got home at night after practice or whatever the case may be, I would have like a big dinner or whatever. Now, things didn't get really bad for me until after high school. Now, after high school is when I just started indulging. At that time I had my own job. I was free to go wherever I wanted to go and all that good stuff. And most of the time it was out to eat. And after high school and after situations happened where I dropped out and I could no longer be a part of athletic teams and things like that, and I was too old to be in like summer leagues and stuff like that, y'all, I got lazy. I got depressed, and I got bummed. So that's where I am at now, y'all. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, just a little bit of my past issues as a child. Next story time, I'll probably get a little deeper into detail, but that's all I really wanted to start off with, or whatever, y'all. Next video is gonna be a lot better, a lot more interesting, but we got to get all the funky stuff out the way, because if you don't understand what goes on, what went on when I was a child, you know, if I just jump right into stuff, y'all gonna be like, well, what happened? Who this person or who that person, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, y'all, I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all get ready to catch my closing or whatever. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure y'all tell y'all friends about me, man. I got 85 subscribers or whatever. And I love my subscribers dearly. They know I do. You know, I actually personally talk to my subscribers and things like that or whatever, y'all. But a girl needs some more. And y'all holler at me if y'all need me. Or whatever. If you ain't see my Let's Talk video, go make sure you see my Let's Talk video too while y'all there. And I still got a contest going on. 2 contests going on or whatever. So yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Alright, y'all, that ends that for today. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch or whatever. It's gonna be a longer walk next time. My phone is going dead, plus I gotta go check on Jamal. It's like 4 o'clock. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and do that. Y'all be safe, mind your business, and don't rise the toilet seats. See y'all next time.